So this is Diesel for We the People News. Disclaimer, I'm not an attorney, don't care to be an attorney. Don't want to dumb myself down. This is going to be a little bit out of the ordinary that I usually do. And because I am watering my horse and feeding them and all that kind of stuff, I figured this is an opportunity to do so. So, who is my creator? And how does he make sense? Well, he don't. Because our 3-pound brain really just cannot 100% comprehend certain things. So there's a couple of things that helps me comprehend who my creator is. Number one, realizing my creator is an alien. He's not from this world or any other worlds. Alright? So, he has to be an alien if he's not from this world. Alright? He's the creator of this world, so he cannot be from this world, which means he's an alien. According to our 3-pound definition, right? Not from. Alright. We sit here and try to figure out the beginning and end and all that. But we also look at the 3-pound brain time span. And of course, I'm going to have a helicopter go flying. Well, shucks, golly gee. Anyway, as I was speaking, our 3-pound brain keeps going by the time barrier, right? Everything consists of time. So in order to exist in time, there has to be a beginning and end. But what if you don't exist in time? Then there's no beginning of you and no end of you. Alright? The Creator says, I was here before you, I'm here during you, and I'm going to be here after you. Okay, so argument's sake, we go to heaven. We'd be able to live eternity in peace and heavenly, right? However, time still exists for certain things or individuals or spirits. So we may be able to live for eons. Okay? Or forever. But is that forever in our 3-pound brain? Or is that forever of no time? Okay? So if he's going to be here before us, during us, and after us, that means there still is an end for us sometime or another. And that means if there's an end to us and a beginning to us, then we're still in a time. So ponder that for a minute. Now, let's go with the Big Bang Theory. So, nothing created something. And now we got all these planets and stars and Earth in a perfect spot and all that kind of stuff. But let's look at it a different way. If nothing could create all this, then why nothing can create a conscience? There is so much nothing, it created a conscience. And from this conscience, it decided to be an artist. Created other things, angels, and all these other things. A period of time. Created the stars and the heavens and the earth. created man and women out of nothing. Because somehow or another, the conscious becomes something to be able to create something out of nothing. Yeah, it's deep, isn't it? So kind of like a painter. There's a blank wall. Nothing on it. Okay? Artist comes in and starts painting this beautiful art on that wall. Well, there's a wall with no form of art on it. It was ugly. Until this artist came in and created this magnificent set of arts. Now, today, we get to see that art, but the artist has died and passed away. But we know he lived because something was created from someone and created this beautiful thing, right? We don't have to see the person that created that art to know that somebody created that art, because the art exists. Well, I don't have to see the creator to know the art exists. See the property out there, the trees and all that? Something created that. And that's something you can't see. However, if you see that art out there, then you know there was an artist somewhere. Whether it's fed through the grounds, look at the ground. Still art, still something. Look at the stars, still art. They still created something. So our theory-pound brain keeps operating in this and this and this. We all deal with death in different ways. It is a part of life and death situations that we go through every day. Well, if there's a God, then why bad things happen? Well, because we have freedom to decide the decisions we do make. And every decisions we make in life, there is always a cause and effect to the actions. You're going to have cause and effect to every good thing that you do. And you're going to have a cause and effect of the bad things you do. And there's always just a kind of a fork in the road. If you took this path, it's a cause and effect of the actions you made that point in time. It's going to lead you down a different path. You take the other fork, cause and effect of that action causes you to lead to a different path. And when you're said and done with, there's been millions of decisions of cause and effects of the actions you've done every day. Okay? A drunk driver drives out there as a cause and effect of his actions. Kills somebody. It was cause and effect of his actions, not God or the Creator. And I dare say it may not even be the devil. It may be because he just plain out decided on his own that he's going to do such thing. And then somebody got harmed. Now, do I believe that the devil may have role plays in this, and God, your Creator has role plays, however you want to call him, or, the devil, however you want to call him, right? Do they have role plays involved in this? Who knows? All right? It's still a 3-pound brain. Right? So you're making sense and blaming things on other things that we do not need to be blaming on. We got free will, y'all. And with free will, there's a cause and effect. Every second, every minute, every time. You decided to fix spaghetti. There was cause and effect to the actions. Right? You decided to have spaghetti. But there's a consequence to that. Good or bad, but there's still a consequence. That dinner was mighty good spaghetti. You got your tummy full. But it was so full, so delicious, and people out there experience this, they ate too much. And they had to unbuckle their britches, sit down on the couch, and just went, oh. Right? Cause and effect of the actions. If you didn't eat too much and you got satisfied, you're going to still have plenty of energy. You're still going to get to do other things and not just plop on the couch and unbuckle your pants. You get to be a little bit more productive and do some things you needed to do, right? So, that was the cause and effect of the actions of the decisions you made to have that magnificent bowl of spaghetti. We're blaming everything on good and evil and not really looking at the aspects of cause and effect of people's actions. All right? We just need to know that with our 3-pound brain, we're never going to fully understand or overstand of the Creator. Okay? And this is the best thing I can kind of come up with these things, right? So, well, why would you go to heaven or hell if you're not been up to His expectations? Well, hell wasn't really designed for us. It was the cause and effect of our actions that put us there. Right? However, darn if we do, darn if we don't. Why do we still end up there? Alright, so let's look at it this way, y'all. I'm a motel millionaire. I decided to get out of the spotlight. So I bought me an island that has everything in there that I need. They have plenty of fruits that grow year round and all that kind of stuff. Clear to clear water. If I want to do a little fishing, I got everything that I need on Plant Life, or little worms coming up out of the ground, do a little fishing. But it's heaven on earth. All right? Kind of like Adam and me with where they're from. Okay? But I decide to bring my wife along. Which causes heaven also. But there eventually will be a disturbance. Once there's a disturbance on that island between me and my wife, that island is no longer heaven to me. Okay? Sit and think about that. If there's once conflict with my wife that I very, very, very much love and couldn't live my life without her, and put her on this heavenly island where everything was perfect, there will eventually be a conflict between me and her. And the island no longer be heaven. That's the reason why God has it laid out on a game plan for who comes in heaven and stays out of heaven. He wants heaven to stay heaven. Paradise. Right? I am done here. Not sure if I'm just going to put this out there, but for argument's sake, if I do, take this with a grain of salt. Okay? Because order for me to understand what's going around me, I got to look all the way around me. I can't never just look straight forward. I can't go straight to the preacher. I expect him to be 100% honest and not misleading me on an accident because the way he was taught. Right? And I expect the same from y'all, from me. What I'm telling you is how I'm looking around and how it benefits me. Right? Not how it benefits y'all. But you have a basic understanding where I kind of fall in with, right? I may make another one in the future, I may not. But for the rest of y'all out there, it was just something for me to spit off since I was out here doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that away from the house, away from the grandbaby, and chaos through the house. Because, believe it or not, right now my house is not heaven. Right now, me out here watering the horse is heaven. Right? All right, y'all. Have yourself a good day. Till next time. Diesel Food with the People News. Bye, y'all.